And we are live. Hello. Sprolip. I hope I pronounced your name right. If not, my apologies. Hey, got a bunch of hearts going. Welcome. I tried getting my shot all set up before starting, but I didn't quite get it fully, so we're gonna go ahead and get that all set up. Alrighty. So, I did do one take of this shot already last night. I didn't really like it, so we're going to redo it. It's going to be basically the same thing. We got to show this log on the tracks and then go back up to Spider-Man, who is on the train way back behind. It shouldn't be too hard of a shot. Hopefully the second go around we can get it. What is Spider-Man in reverse? Okay, so the challenge here is I'm animating Spider-Man, but I'm doing it at negative 16 frames per second instead of 16 frames per second. And that just means it plays the video backwards, and the goal is to make it look like it's going forward, even though I'm actually playing it backwards. So that is what it means to animate in reverse. It's just a fun challenge that I decided to do because, yeah, why not? So yeah, I've been working on that for a little while. We've got, I think, 40 seconds. I might show everything I've got later. There's a hair right there. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna take that, take another one, bring that down so it's just all these blank cells just shows the one above it. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be plenty. Put the live view there. I'm going to do a focus pull. I found last time that doing a focus pull was actually pretty difficult in reverse. Because it's one of those things you just go with the flow of. It's not a set, this is how you do it type deal. But Sprolip, I don't think I've seen you before. Are you an animator? Okay, that probably maybe looks good. Yeah, you are? What kind of stuff do you like to animate? Like, do you like it serious or comedy stuff? You do Legos? Yeah, do you do like fight scenes, comedy, serious? It's on your channel? Yeah, but I'm live. I can't really check your channel out right now. I'll write your name down though and do a check it out later. Sprolip. Yeah, I'll check you out after the stream. You do series and comedy. Awesome. What's your series about? I think it'd be fun to get into making a series, some kind of something. It's quite a jump there. It's probably too much with that. better. It's Night of the Skeletons. Cool. Sounds kind of Minecraft-y. Is that Minecraft? Oh, hold up. I blocked the light in that frame. I need to redo it. No, it was just me practicing animation. Cool. Animation practice is always good. Boop. That's too much. Move it down a little bit. Move it back a little more than that. One of the problems I had last night when I tried this shot was that I did not have enough room on my desk. So we're going to try and not run out of room. You also do some 2D animation. Oh, that's fun. I never got into 2D animation, but I'd love to like layer on the 2D onto my stop motion. It's part of the reason I got Tahoma 2D. Is it's a 2D animation software as well as stop motion. It's got a whole 2D thing up here, and I can layer it on top of these picture cells that I could just draw on top of those. Actually, I should probably check real quick if you can hear my Spotify. Yeah, you can. That's good. Because I got Spotify playing in the background. And it would totally copyright strike my live stream. Which would be bad. Lol, I use Bookshelf. Bookshelf being like a physical bookshelf. You do everything, all the 2D animation on a physical bookshelf, or is that a program? Because I don't know 2D animation programs, so my bad. Stop motion in a bookshelf. Nice. You can do that on Stop Motion Studio too, right? You could, but the brush tools in Stop Motion Studio are very limited. They don't. You got opacity and size of the brush. That's all you have. So it's not very. It's not actually a drawing tool. It's just the most bare bones drawing tool ever. Excuse me. Except, Tahoma 2D has a couple more brushes. They've got... Sorry. I haven't gotten into it, actually. I want to, but I haven't spent the time on that yet. I feel like that tree going in and out of focus is going to be distracting. So, we'll blur it. Oh, yep. It's not that it can't do it, it's just not advanced. Hey, Amen, how's it going? I am remaking a shot that I did last night. I actually stayed up almost to midnight animating. And That's what we've done so far today. That bit right there is what we did yesterday, and I didn't like it. I'm actually not too fond of what we have this morning either. The focus pull is just too much. It's too much in the other direction. I don't... It looks weird. I can probably fix that by deleting frames. So we're gonna do that. Okay, let's delete the apex. So right here, Control X. That's just the same picture twice. Control X. Delete the apex of this one as well. Control X. Why is there two of the same picture? Alright, now let's take a look at how that looks. It's still a little weird. If you do it right, a focus pull like this looks really good. I have done it before, but doing it backwards for some reason is much harder. And I'm not entirely sure as why it's harder. It just is. What camera do I use? I use a webcam called ELP HD digital camera. I just hook it up to my computer. Yeah, it's got all the settings except your shutter speed on the camera itself, so you can physically adjust them, and it's pretty nice. I was trying to use a DSLR for a little while, but I got annoyed because it was so big and it was just really hard to use. I might try getting a C920 at some point because that is the most popular webcam, and my friend Owen really likes it, so I might try. And he said he got his for $20. So like if it's a camera for only $20, I might as well give it a shot. Because this camera that I use does get quite big sometimes and can't fit in all the scenes I want it to fit in. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Owen Productions. Yes, that guy. It was live last night, actually, while I was animating. Cool guy. Back it up a little more. There we go. You know, it's funny. I think everybody that knows my channel knows Owen Productions' channel. I think he is more popular than me. I don't know how many subscribers he's got. At least 2,000. He's got, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's working on that 30-day challenge right now. I want to do something like that eventually. I sub to every stop motion channel on Earth. That is a lot of channels. Do you know Kevin Perry? He's pretty cool. Not a Lego animator most of the time. He has done some Lego, but not a regularly Lego guy. He's super cool. He worked on Kubo and the Two Strings. I just got a text. Sorry. Yeah, I'll answer that later. Okay. Eamon says, I don't think I'd be very good at animating reverse. I mean, that is a very tedious and quite the job. Yeah. Animating in reverse, honestly, I don't think I'd ever do it again. I might. There are some things that could be easier animating in reverse. Like, you know how most of the time if you do a speed build, you'll do it in reverse. But, like, we talked about this last stream that I don't like speed builds. I don't like them. They're boring. We don't really need to get into that again unless you guys want to. I mean, neither of you were here last time. But, yeah, that's really the only time you'd regularly use animating in reverse. I do think it is a good exercise. Like, it makes you think about where things are moving and why, much more than just moving in forward. So I think it is good exercise, but I wouldn't regularly animate this way, just because it is more work. Yeah, I know him. What is speed build? A speed build is a stop motion of something getting built. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not a complicated concept. It's pretty popular for review channels. My friend Bell does them. Who else does them? I'm trying to think, but I don't know. I believe Kevin Perry has done some speed builds. But they're fairly popular in the LEGO community. I just don't like making them. I need some more stuff to raise this camera up. Babada. Get a nice good view of my cityscape backdrop. Doesn't look like it went up. I just added a full block. There we go. Okay. I don't find them very interesting or appealing. Exactly. Me neither. Because, especially not to make. I might eventually go at it and just be like, okay, here's my goal. I'm going to make an interesting speed build. That could be fun. It'd be challenging. I'd have to really think about how am I going to do this. But, like, they just don't interest me. There's no story to a speed build. They're just kind of building. But it's whatever. I do think it's good B-roll for a review video. I think that's cool. I used to watch speed builds way back when. I say that like I'm old. Guys, I'm not that old. But it could look cool. It does look cool sometimes. I have seen some super cool speed builds that are like flying around. Those are cool. But I don't know. It just doesn't attract my fancy. Or yeah, I think it's tickled my fancy. It's a weird saying. Eamon says, why is the Mongoose Files taking so long? I hope it'll be worth it. Dude, the shots I have seen, it is worth it, alright? It is worth it. I haven't seen the most recent ones, but it's cool. Hey, welcome Lego Craft Studios. Welcome, welcome. Do you like Leica? I do. I'm super excited for the new movie. I've been talking to Kevin Perry a little bit, trying to... Wait, where was my thought process going? I was asking him some questions about working there. He's recommended me some books I need to read, but I haven't read them yet, so I'm not gonna ask him more questions until I actually read the books. Their bird puppet looks so cool. It does! All those feathers. Eamon says, have you ever seen The Missing Link? I have. I love that movie. What's his name? The Australian guy who plays the main human. He also plays Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. I really like Hugh Jackman as an actor. He's a great actor. Yeah, Eamon knows what I'm talking about. I'm actually curious, how much of a delay is there? Type the letter T in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, about 10 seconds. Can I ask you a question? You just did. Amos is one of the goats. Yes! Yes, Hugh Jackman is so good. He just needs to be in more movies that I'm actually interested in watching. Little Bible Talk says, can I ask you a question? I already read that. Yes, you can ask a question. Ask as many questions as you want. I love questions because it gives me something to ramble about. And people know I like to ramble. Arrowhead Productions, hey! I saw you last night on Owen's stream. Eamon says, I don't think the Wolverine should be recasted. Nope. He should not. Hugh Jackman is too perfect. Now, I haven't seen any of the Wolverine movies, but I have seen clips. And Hugh Jackman is the face of Wolverine. He's also very peak actor. Made it to the stream. You sure did. Welcome. Thanks for coming. A Little Bible Talk says, I like making Lego animations. Fantastic. Me too. Eamon says, he said he'll be playing him till he's 90. I wouldn't doubt it. How old is he? How old is Hugh Jackman? He's 57. I didn't know he was that old. What's your question, Little Bible Talks? Okay, I need it to turn a little more this way because we see Spider-Man is on this train here. I need it to turn into a over-the-shoulder shot Spider-Man right here. But I gotta turn it more. And as you can see by me just turning it here, there's a lot of desk in the way. So what I got is I got this poster board. And I'm gonna put that, it's just the same blue spray paint as everything else. poster board over here. Being held up by a T-13. Okay. Arrowhead says, what's the project you're working on right now? Little Bible Talk says, what are you working on? What are you working on? I am working on a Spider-Man fight scene, but I'm animating it in reverse. And what that means is I am doing it at negative 16 frames per second, which plays the video backwards at 16 frames per second. But instead of it looking backwards, it looks forwards. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, I have to go. See ya, animators. See you, Little Bible Talks. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you around later. Eamon says, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, Jackman looks really good concerning taking care of his body. Yep. I never would have guessed he was 57. I thought he was in his 40s. Okay, we're gonna turn it this way. Not that much that way. It still needs to be going up, though. And I need to keep moving this light out of the way. Negative 16? Yes. I was going to be animating this at 24 frames per second, but then I figured, hey, that's actually way too much work. I normally animate at 24, though. But I also do it on 2s, which is a little choppy for Spider-Man. So I decided, hey, if I'm not animating on 2s and I'm animating backwards, I might as well go to 16, which is my other regular. I'll either do 24 on 2s or 16 on 1s. And if you don't know what 2s is, it's just you move every other frame instead of every frame. Trying to figure out how to make this actually look good. We are running out of desk space. Like, it's actually a little worrying how much desk space we have left. We have 11 inches remaining to back up this camera. Do you like my U logo? I'm gonna guess that's supposed to say new logo instead of U logo. Hey, that's pretty nice. I like the added greenery. It's a nice contrast. Eamon says, by the way, the shots you showed me, they look really good. Eyeballs emoji. Thank you. I'm quite happy with how the last shots turned out that we animated on stream last Saturday. Those turned out really good. I want to play with electricity more. Like, play with animating it, not like, you know what I mean. I need to raise the camera more so it doesn't just randomly stop doing that. That's sick. Thank you, Arrowhead. Adding these bricks to the bottom of the camera is a little scary sometimes, because, like, what if I face reveal? But, like, Eamon's already seen my face, so that just leaves Arrowhead and Sprawlip. It would just be new for them. Owen's seen my face too now. I commented on one of his podcasts, and I forgot he knew my name. So on Spotify, my profile picture was my face. It's not anymore, I changed it. But I kind of liked that profile picture. That's too fast. Because it moves in the other direction pretty soon after. We need to move it to the left a lot slower than I am currently. And it doesn't look like we backed up at all. Arrowhead said, boy, I sure do love playing with electricity. Yes. Is your name Joel? Yes, it is. Is your last name public? Yes, it is. Is it a real last name? Who knows? I'm just messing with you. Maybe it's a real last name. I did take my last name out of my channel description. It was there for a little bit. But it's on my Spotify. My Spotify is just my name. I plan to get into the movie industry anyway, so I forgot where I was going with that. Have people ever called you Curtis? No. I've never been called Curtis. Do you like Loft Studios? I do like Loft Studios. He's a pretty cool guy. I like his channel. I haven't actually talked to him. Airhead says, honestly, I would want to go into the movie industry as well. Awesome. What kind of into the movie industry are we talking? You want to do stop motion? You want to do animation? Live action movies? Because my goal is to continue animation. I think I might even just continue on YouTube. Do a lot of what Kevin Perry does, where he goes and he works on movies sometimes, but mostly what he does is he runs his social media platforms. And that just seems like a lot of fun. He gets to go travel, he gets to work with a lot of people, and he gets to make what he wants for the most part. And I think that's what I want to do. With photography on the side, because I like photography. I need to actually get around to it, but I'm thinking about making and selling postcards and calendars locally, because I'd be taking picture of local scenery, which would reveal my location if I did it online. So I'm just talking out loud. This wouldn't affect my YouTube channel at all. Arrowhead says, if somehow animation, then that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Animation's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I really like animation. Little known fact about Joel. We can't even see the train or the train tracks right now. Well, the animation is going to be super great. I've got to go now. Bye, TLV. The Living Brick. Alright, see you later. Amen. Thanks for stopping by. I will try to make this shot look good. I might change it or cut it or something because it's not going well. Like, you want to work for Leica. Yes, I do. That would be the dream job. Let's get it to stop playback at here, set start marker. So then we can just see this shot. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's not bad. We need to get Spider-Man in there, though. And we got less than 6 inches. What about you, Sprawlip? Are you wanting to get into animation professionally? I'm pretty sure that's Eamon's goal as well. I mean, he's not here anymore, but if I remember correctly, he was wanting to get into this as well. He takes that toll in the end, and I can never tell if it's worth it. No, probably just YouTube forever. Awesome. Actually, that's a cool goal too. I would love to make YouTube work. I just post on YouTube. Because I think that'd be super cool. I actually really like running a group and working with a group. So I might try to make that happen again. I was with Bricks Connected for a while. I don't know if y'all know Bricks Connected. But it was a pretty cool group. We had a lot of fun together. But I just couldn't focus on my channel and Bricks Connected at the same time. I don't think Leica would hire me. Not with that attitude. I think it would take a lot of work to get Leica to hire anybody. But, like, you show them you're willing to put in the work. You do the stuff you gotta learn. Give them a good portfolio. They'll hire you. You just gotta be good. And yeah, that takes work, but at the stage I'm at, I don't think they'd hire me either. But, I mean, we all gotta start somewhere. And if that's the dream, you gotta make it happen. Lego Craft Studios, welcome! Hello. How's it going? We are animating in reverse, and what that means is when I play the video backwards, it looks like it's being played forwards. And that's the way I'm animating it. We have 40 seconds so far. Today, I've animated less than a second. Maybe, actually. 33 to 57. No, 58. That is 25 pictures. So, a second and a half-ish. I'm learning 3D animations anyway. Oh, cool. So you do 2D, stop motion, and 3D? That's pretty epic. Quite the portfolio. Okay, I'm going to move this light. The goal is to keep the light out of frame, but make it look the same as in the previous shot. So, hey, that did it pretty decently. Except we got a problem. You see this? This here was brighter in this shot, darker in this shot. So, I'm gonna... Where's my remote? Ah, there's my remote. I don't know if I can reach it without bumping it. I got it. That is too bright now. Okay, what if I turn it all the way down? How's that? It's still too bright. And it's also got this brightness right here. So I'm thinking if we cover it up like that. Oh, they're just typing. Yeah, Blender 3D, awesome. Maverick Brick Productions, hey, it's been a while. Hello, hello, welcome. Sprout says, yeah, but I'm pretty bad at 3D so far, lol. Yeah, I tried Blender. My friend Brick Productions, he was showing me, but I couldn't figure it out. And I wasn't dedicated enough, so yeah. But I hope it goes well for you. I'm gonna use my wallet and try to cover this up. That partially did it. Not enough. Okay, we need more to block that. Practice makes perfect. Yes, it does. Maverick says, it has been a while. How's life? Life is good. Life is great. It's been going good. I've just been hanging out, animating, having fun. My channel's been doing fantastic. Instagram's going alright. I mean, I haven't put nearly as much focus on Instagram. Alright, I got this box of T13 hands. I'm gonna use that to cover up the light more. But I can't reach. Hold up. I'm short. Wait, this is a problem. How's your life been, Maverick? Life's been lifing for Lego Craft. Okay, how's that? Still not good enough. Okay, what else can we put on there? We need something darker. Okay, so it doesn't shine through. Hold up, that's the wrong side, isn't it? Because that's covering that side. We need to cover that side. Bro definitely copied my title. Maybe. Maybe. I would never copy anything you do. Never. I'm not sure that's even doing what we want it to do. Anyway, how's it going, Owen? Thanks for stopping by. That's one big set? Yeah, it is. It is quite a big set. It's going across my entire desk. Okay, we need to block this last bit. Random thick envelope. Okay. That's still not working. Why is it not working? That's not even coming from the light. What? Yeah, hold up. That's not even coming from the light. It's coming from... Where is it coming from? Wait, I'm confused now. I am confused, but whatever. We continue. Maverick says, pretty good. I'm trying to finish my World War II Winter Battle animation, which I haven't had much time to work on lately. But other than that, life is great. Fire. Awesome. Fantastic. Glad to hear that. Yeah. Owen says, pretty good. Got a lot of stuff to edit, but I'll push through. Yep. 'Tis the life. Oh, and I'm redoing the shot that I animated yesterday. Because I didn't like how that one turned out. It's been a little bit of a pain. Okay. This train is halfway off the tracks already. Well, not halfway. That's an exaggeration. Okay, that's the edge of the poster board. Right here. Hi, guys. You can see the T13 back here. Stuck to my wall. Alyssa Studios, welcome. Stuck to my wall. I have all these T13s everywhere. One's on my computer, one's on the wall, one's up on my desk. The rest are in a jar. I love these guys. These are fun. Sprawlup says I'm totally not watching this live stream instead of doing editing for my new vid. Dude, go edit. Put it in the background or something. You will get so much more out of making your new vid than watching my live stream. I mean, don't take that wrong. Thanks for being here. But also, don't procrastinate what's good for you. Owen says, just do what I do. Make it super quick and snappy so I don't have to worry about it. That's a good point. But I'd like to see you try making snappy backwards. Do I have another poster board with this color? That would be so much easier. Hold it. Nope, that's the wrong color. That is also the wrong color. How about this one? We have one more. And it's just white. Yeah, I don't have any more bright blue poster boards. I might have to fix that. I might have to paint a new one. Okay, how can we not show this? Because this light's also got to move. Yeah, that's a different story. Sprawlup was joking. Lego Craft's never seen Alyssa Studios before. Sprawlup says, I actually can't do stop motion now so I have nothing to do. Well, I'm glad you're spending your time here with us then. How do I do this? Owen says, Sprawlup, you should try animating. It's pretty fun for people who enjoy it. Sprawlup does animate. They were telling me that they do 2D, 3D, and a bit of stop motion too. Sorry, water break. Maverick says W stream. Yeah! Thank you. Okay. Hi. I need... If I turn it on its side, is that going to be big enough to cover everything? Also, computer. Hi. Okay, it is big enough. I have nothing to hold it, though. Okay, getting this clipped up. All right, there we go. All right, now I think I'm just gonna tape it to my desk lamp. So get some tape. With one hand. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's taped to the desk lamp now. Chat is going off. I will read that in a second. Okay. Cool. That's up now. And it's fast enough, people won't notice the random white bit that disappears. Cool. Alyssa and Lego Craft are going to check each other's stuff out. Good plan. Lots of tape and putty and more tape. Genius move. Yes, always tape. Okay. Is this a good shot? Yes, but the camera needs to move up. I need it to not show my lack of sky. It's not moved up. I need to add some stuff to this. What you animating? I am animating the same thing I was animating on Saturday. I believe you were here for that. I am doing a Spider-Man fight scene in reverse, meaning I animate it, and when we play it backwards, it looks like it's playing forwards. Okay, chat. Why do people have crowns? There's this thing in YouTube live chats where you get points. It's super buggy. I have never once gotten points on a live stream, and I know a bunch of other people who also don't get points for some reason. Yeah, it's weird, but the person who chats the most gets the number 1 crown, number 2, and number 3, etc., etc. I think there's only 3 spots. But yeah, that's what the crowns are. I just got first M. Is that right now? First right now, for some reason. Owen's getting number 1. Yeah, get it, Owen! Take it from Alyssa. Fight! Fight to the death! But not to the death. We need both of you watching. For the watch hours. I'm kidding, guys. Don't kill each other. I must get number 1. Number 3. But first, I must get number 3. No, nah, bro. The chat for real. Lego Craft says XP. I'm pretty sure that the more you support the creator in the live stream, the more XP you get. Yeah, you chat, you fight. You will not take this from me! I got it first! I'm gonna keep the crown first. You do that. Hold the line! Hold! Do not back down! I'm not even making sense, but what the crap is going on? Hey, Obsidian, welcome. I'm gonna keep on going. What's up, Obsidian? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Charge! My family's home today, so they're hearing me yell. But I don't care. I don't care. Bro. Nah, I'm a hold. Must keep going! Hold them back! Yeah! No, he... Rah! Bro. Alright, I'm gonna pause reading chat so I can actually animate real quick. Y'all are too chatty. Too awesome. Bro, number 1. I immediately read chat after saying I was gonna take a quick pause. Grunt! fighting sound effects of Doom. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Tis not working. Are you getting points, Owen? I'm too unemployed for this. So, yeah. Owen says, I must now proceed to nonchalantly comment. Alright, buddy. Yeah, Sprawlup's not getting points either. Owen's stuck at 75. Interesting. Lego Craft is 0. Sprawlup is also stuck at 0. It's because the point system is glitchy. Yeah, it is. For some reason. Yeah, I think Sprawlup would probably be in the top 3 if it wasn't glitchy. Oh, that just completely changed everything. Why does it look like that? Okay, I need to transition into the next shot. Interesting. Owen and Alyssa both have 75 points. That's weird. Yeah, I hope they're working on fixing that XP system, because it does not work in my experience. Okay, that's not how this is supposed to be looking. That just completely changes. It's me. Hi. Hello. This is why we animate standing up. Because if I was sitting down, that'd be a face reveal right there. But nah. Okay. I might be able to just transition. Because I'm trying to get to an over-the-shoulder shot. Obsidian is also at 75. I think everyone here is just capped off for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Obsidian says he's gonna try to stream Tuesday. Awesome, I'll try to watch. I don't know if I will. I got stuff going on Tuesday. Airhead says, Joel, who are your top 3 favorite animators? Nonstop is number 1. He's just a super cool guy. Wait, who is my other 2? I don't have a ranking. And not because he's in chat, but I think Owen's in top 3. I just like his stuff, and your podcasts are good, Owen. You have good stuff to say. Who's the other guy in top 3? I don't know. Probably Kevin Perry. It probably goes nonstop Kevin Perry, then Owen, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say those 3. I'm just missing so much in chat. I think it's mostly people saying they're going to Obsidian's stream. It's only fitting Joel is wearing a cowboy belt. Yeah, I always do. This is my main belt. At what time? Yo, I got a new sub. Hey, congratulations, Sprawl. I'll check your channel out later, and maybe you'll get another one. Yep, nice, bro. Congrats. Yep. Yeah, Obsidian, we'll try to be there. Well, huge compliment. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes. Everyone is good in their own ways. Yes, I agree. It's really hard to rank people like that, because, like, you know, everybody's got the thing they're good at, and, like, nobody's the greatest animator of all time. I'm just gonna say that. Just because I ranked Nonstop number 1 doesn't mean I think he is the greatest of all time. Like, he's a really good animator. But, like, nobody's the best. If you know what I'm saying. Yo, Joel, play a little guitar for us. Okay. We'll see if the mic picks it up. Because the mic doesn't usually like to pick it up. So, Lofty is the best animator of all time. Yeah, he's pretty good. Owen says, yeah, I think my top 3 are Nonstop, Loft Studios, and Edbound, simply because I like each of their styles. With Joel, that is. What do you mean? Play me ye ol' Western music. Darth Vision has a beautiful style of animation. Yeah, he's pretty good. How to Train Your Dragon, indeed. I could play the whole song, but I'm not going to. That's the theme from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is a fantastic movie if you're into Westerns. If you're not into Westerns, you're probably not going to like it. Okay. Owen says, yo, that's actually really good. Thank you. I'm glad the mic actually picked it up. I don't actually know my time zone, so just look at Oklahoma time. I think that's Central, CDT. That was How to Train Your Dragon? Yes. Can you play the Spider-Man theme? Not yet. I want to. I just saw a tumbleweed. Yo, I didn't know you played guitar. Yeah, I do. W, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yes! It's so good. Yeah, I actually, if you've seen the, what did I call it? The Dead of Blood, I think. This short film I made the music for that. I want to make more music using my guitar. Okay, so going back to the shot, I think, because here, you see, this is the last shot with the trees. Actually, it should be easing, so we need one more shot with trees in it. This will be the last shot with these in it. Why does it go down? Why does it go down? I don't know why it goes down. That's as high as I want it to go up, though. Where is... Yeah, that's all the way to the edge of my poster board. Maverick says, I love the good, the bad, and the ugly. A fistful of dollars and for a few dollars more. That was really good. I actually don't remember which one was a fistful of dollars and for a few dollars more. I don't know which was which, because I binged all 3 while building some Lumabrick sets. Because I could. Owen says, fistful of dollars was pretty good. Or wait, maybe it was for a few dollars more that I saw. Yeah, I think they're both pretty good, but The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the best of the trilogy. For sure. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move the camera in the set because I just don't have enough poster board for this. I will get another one. I'll get another poster board because clearly there's a need. Okay, we're doing this. Goodbye, poster board. I'm going to need it in a second. That was your least favorite? Ah, interesting. Except for the music. Makes sense. The music's fantastic. Maybe I need to watch them again. Because, as I said, they did all kind of blend together. T13 is just hanging out. Well, let's take a look at these guys. We got him. He's just there. And we got the orange one. And then we got him up there. And then in the jar. And Doc Ock, who we're going to need in a second. Okay, here's what we need. We need the track. And we need it to face this wall. I think, if I remember correctly, that is the last shot that I need this set in the entire video. I'm going to keep it built just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's the last shot. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect the track from here. I really wish it was easier to disconnect the track because, as you see, that just popped everything apart. Bro just poses those guys around his room. Yeah, I do. I do that. Well, nice background. Thank you. This one? That's a fun technique. I think I learned it from Edbound, actually. You just stick plates on the wall. That is where the majority of my sticky tack is currently at. That is actually W. Thank you. Sprub says, my videos normally get 30 views, but I posted a short and got 450 views in 3 hours. Nice. Yeah, so, just so you know, shorts views and video views are different. They work very differently. So, yeah. Where did you get your guitar? My parents bought it for me, I think off Amazon. Dude, I gotta try that next time. I want to put actual effort in my set design instead of just throwing stuff on my desk. I mean, did you see my last challenge video? My set was books. I just put books in the background. I am lazy any chance I get. Hey, if it works, it works. Exactly. Any chance I get, I will be lazy. If it looks just as good, then it ain't lazy. Well, maybe it is. But, like, I ain't spending more work when I could just not. Alright, I'm just gonna dump all these minifigures, because they're in the way. And I just put them more in the way. But I need this for the set. Hold on. I don't want to break these trees, because I hate building trees. I need to buy a bunch of trees, because I don't like making them. But they're so necessary for everything. Owen says, I have a guitar, but I can barely play it. Hardly play it. It takes a lot of work to get good at guitar. I have not put in nearly as much work as I should. But, like, it's a fun hobby. I don't have a spot to put the rest of the set. This... I usually just want to use my backdrop and a base plate instead of designing the set. Makes sense. Owen says, I can play Gusty Garden Galaxy in the most hodgepodged way. Nice. Lazy is an art form. Oh, where'd that go? Says Lego Craft. Sprawl Up says, I always run out of Legos before my set is finished, so I have to take inspiration from Loft Studios. Yes! I always run out of Legos. Like, that's the thing I hate about set building, is even though I have a very big collection, I'm very grateful for my huge collection, but I still run out of Lego, and it just annoys me. But, there's more to read. I just got the bricks to build a set, but I'm in the middle of an animation that basically has no set. That's alright. I mean, set design, the set is there to help tell the story. So if you can tell the story just as good without a detailed, immaculate set, do it. I mean, if you can build a set, I'm sure it'll help elevate the story, but, like, don't be worried if it's a gray base plate with a backdrop. I've seen plenty of amazing videos that's just that. Alyssa says, I have one, and my parents made me take classes. I'm guessing you're talking about guitar, based on our conversation on Saturday. Owen says, I'm more of a piano type of guy. I've gotten fairly good at that, enough to tickle my ears with it, at least. Yeah, you made the podcast intro music, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Lego Craft has no instruments. Obsidian says, okay, be right back. See you soon. You probably already left. Sprawl says, my collection is just a shoebox. It's very small. Well, that is... It's enough. It's always enough. Owen says, I also have a harmonica, ukulele, egg shakers, lap harp, beatbox, all of which I have not played in half a century. Alright, see you, Obsidian. Yeah, I have a harmonica too, of course. I have a jaw harp. That's my brother's. I don't know where it is. I'll leave stream running though. Thank you. Arrowhead says, Owen, can you beatbox while playing the harmonica? Owen says, oh yeah, that was digitally made though. I did come up with it on the piano. Oh, nice. Yeah, the podcast intro music. I'm just gonna dump this set. It's a mess, but it's okay. Okay, that's it. Joel's from Texas. If you look at my time zone, I am not from Texas. Can anybody hum and whistle at the same time? I had a friend who could do it. It sounds cool. Bit like a laser. Okay, moving that. I know where to put anything because of my gorgeous Lumabricks display sets and my dragon. You can't see it very good, but there's a dragon up there. And a boat. And a bionicle. Yeah. Joel's really, really close to Texas. Maybe. I did not know that was possible. I'm guessing you're talking about the whistling and humming at the same time. Yeah, it is apparently. Where can I dump this? It's going on my bed. That's where it's going. Alright, I'm probably going to be a little quiet while I'm transporting this to my bed because you can't hear me. I actually don't know which microphone is in use. I think it's the one on my laptop, but it might be the one in my headphones that I'm wearing. They're Bluetooth, so they'll follow me. So you might be able to hear me rambling while I walk over to my bed. Or you might not at all. So, either way, I mean, maybe you stopped hearing me already, or maybe I'm still talking. Who knows? I mean, you know, but I don't. I don't know because I'm not listening to the live stream. But you know. Which leads us to the sponsor of this live stream. Nope, definitely the computer. Definitely the computer mic. Makes sense. Yeah, I've just been rambling while I go in back and forth. I'm sure it sounds interesting, me coming back halfway through a conversation that I'm having with myself. Which leads us to the sponsor of this live stream, Lumabricks. Go to lumabricks.com. At checkout, put in code uppercase TLB, undercase fan for a 10% discount on your purchase. Yes. Happens to me all the time. Wait, what? Laughing face? Yes. If you want a 10% discount on your Lumabrick sets, use my code. And I have a link somewhere. I don't know. The talking to yourself? Yeah, I talk to myself all the time. And from what I've heard, Owen does too. Yes, Owen, I'm actually sponsored. Well, I mean, it's kind of a sponsorship. It's a brand deal, whatever. I don't know. But actually, this train I bought from Lumabricks. The train we're using for the Spider-Man video, that's a Lumabricks set. It lights up. Lights up in there too. That lights up. I think I need to change the batteries because that's pretty dim. Normally it's much brighter than this. Alyssa says, I feel like everyone who says they don't actually secretly do. I do it all the time. Yep, makes sense. Owen says, when I'm by myself, I have full-blown conversations with myself. Hence the podcast. Makes sense. Airhead says, he predicted it! Rob says, everyone who says they don't do what? Talk to themselves. Yep. Talking to yourself. Yeah, the chat's got it. Okay. We gotta reset up the scene now, which always takes the most time. No, I don't talk to myself. Lying. You totally talk to yourself. I mean, you might not. I don't know. Whoops, I just moved that. That wasn't supposed to move. Owen says he must head out. Have an awesome stream. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with whatever you're doing next. I hope you have a good day. Obsidian talks to himself when he animates. Yeah. Me too. I'm pretty sure my roommate thinks I'm crazy. I might be crazy. Who knows? Certainly not me. Arrowhead says, I gotta figure out these custom minifigures. Awesome. I made some custom minifigures a little bit ago. I like making them. Okay, where does this disconnect? Right here? Ah, shucks. Yeah, so that track is no more. I'm gonna have to rebuild that later. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A round rubber room with wheels. With rats. Round rats. Round rubber rats with wheels. Round rubber wheels. They went around and around and around. It drove me nuts. Nuts? I like nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, but not cashews. Cashews make me crazy. One. Your roommate just thinking you're schizophrenic? Yep. My rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A round rubber room. With rats. Round rubber rats. With wheels. Round rubber wheels. They went around and around and around. They drove me nuts. Do you actually have a roommate? Or are you talking about a sibling? I have a roommate who is a sibling. He lives in my room. Okay, so we need to animate it right here. Sprawlup says, I have a roommate who is my sibling. Actually, I have two who are my siblings. Oh, that sounds fun. Having one roommate's a pain enough, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not too bad. We mostly stay to our own space. Mostly. And it's fun. He makes things for me sometimes. He made my notebook, actually. It's a super cool notebook. I'll show you. Where's my camera? He made this super cool. It's got a clip there. Yeah, I write all my video ideas down there. That's oh, that's a lot of chat. Alyssa says, I used to also have a roommate. Arrowhead says, I'm probably going to hop off now. I might animate or do some side quests today. Awesome. Thank you for stopping by, Arrowhead. Good luck with whatever you do next, and have a great day. Sprawlup says, it's not fun. That's why I have a bookshelf instead of a desk. Skull. God bless everyone. Thank you, Arrowhead. Have a good day. Alyssa says, but then I got my own room, and recently I had to share a room with my sister for 3 months. Yikes. Obsidian says, well, as of like a week ago, for some reason, my sister is just sleeping on my floor. Interesting. I should charge her rent. Yeah, you do that, Obsidian. Charge her rent. That'd be funny. Legends on the mills, the instruments they told, moon and its eclipse. But I'm not the kind of person that it is. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna live? Gotta go, see ya. Alright, thank you, Sprawlup, for stopping by and being here for so long. Catch you later. Have a good rest of your day. I think while we're moving this, I'm gonna go ahead and change the batteries on my battery box here. Super simple procedure. Just unscrew it. 1,000 a month? I heard her saying bye to Alyssa, but she's not going anywhere. That's funny. Would you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts. Do I have double A's? I don't know if I have double A's up here. I might have to go get some. Somebody after this. I want something just like. I have triple A's. I have a whole lot of triple A's. I don't know why I have that many triple A's. Joe can sing. Yeah, I can. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm listening to Spotify right now because I always do when I'm animating. And when a good song comes on, I usually sing along. Because my strategy of getting good at singing is just to spam it until I get good. That's... Ouch. Guys, my little brother just got me double A's. He's awesome. Like, he got me them double A's. I'm gonna put this in my container because I actually did have the double A's. But I can use these later. Alright, this should be bright now. Yes, that's so much brighter. Does anyone here have allergies? I have no allergies. I'm a lucky duck. W, little brother, yes. He actually helped me script this video. We were working on it together. W's in the chat, yes. W's for the little brother. He shall go unnamed though, because, yeah, reasons. Privacy reasons and all that, yeah. Why does this look bad? You're allergic to horses? Aw, oh, man, that's rough. Horses are awesome. Oh, I'm so sorry. Obsidian says I'm allergic to pollen and some kind of grass. Ouch. Like crabgrass? Okay, how can we get this angle right? That looks terrible. I'm not trying to get this shot to work. Hold up. Okay, so part of what we're going to do is we're going to add some of these trees back in. Just some, not all of them. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Alyssa. At least you have an excuse not to touch grass. Don't touch grass when people tell you to. But at least I don't have any food allergies. Obsidian says. Yes, no food allergies is fantastic. I'm really glad I don't have any. One of my old friends had food allergies. It's kind of rough. We don't say the J word around here. What J word? Job? Who said that? Wait, who said that? I don't remember anybody saying that. I'm just saying. Joel, you said it! How could you? Guys, I'm employed. I have one of those. I trusted you! Too bad. Wow. Joel. Lego Craft is confused. It's job. J-O-B. Yeah, people are scared of employment. For some reason. But, like, it's not bad. Okay, it matches much more now. Okay, what we can do... How could you betray us like that? You can't say that, bro. You can't say that. You can't say it. Tongue? Wait, what do you mean tongue? I'm confused. Okay, what we can do is we can mask it to make it look smoother of a transition. And we're also going to move Spider-Man over. So then he's still moving. Yeah, that's actually not too bad now. We're going to mask it later. You was correcting yourself. I'm still confused. Whoops. That's Brawlip. It isn't a bad word, obviously, but it's a ongoing joke. The manual autocorrect. If it's manual, it's not auto. Right? Pretty sure that's how that works. I'm going to take this little bit of sticky tack off the wall. I don't know why that's there. Yeah, it's not really a bad word. People will just... joke. The scariest thing is a application. You know? I will spam the party emote. Yeah, party! Yeah! Babbidi-dee-bidi. Babbidi-bidi-bidi. Careful with what you say, Joel. We're watching you.
I can say whatever I want. There's nothing you can do to stop me. There's nothing anyone can do. We're always watching. Always. Well, you know, good. Because that means I get watch hours. And I really need those watch hours.
I actually don't remember how many more watch hours I need to get monetized. It's something like 3,700 or something. Obsidian says, I'm calling YouTube police and I'm gonna tell them you said the J word. Sprob says, my family thinks I'm weird because I'm watching someone animate for 2 hours. Oh, it's been 2 hours already? Nah, it's been 96 minutes. It's not been 2 hours yet. But you know what? Rather be weird than boring, you know? Almost, though? Yeah, it's almost been 2 hours. Okay. I need to consult the all-knowing storyboard. Okay, so we have, what's his name? Dr. Otto Octavius. He has just jumped off the train. And, let's see here. That means he's going to be flying on from this side. And he's going to look reversed. I have never animated Dr. Otto Octavius, for the record. So this is going to look interesting. It's going to be it's going to be difficult. Let's not lie to ourselves. Everyone, dance party. Yay. You can't see it, but I'm dancing. Dance buddy. As Rob says, I also watched Dope Studios live stream for 2 hours. Today? I didn't know he was live today. Obsidian says, I have mac and cheese with cilantro and chives in it. Fantastic. He sounds amazing. Amazing. The kid is not my son. Can I actually focus? I can! I can focus all the way on Spider-Man. JB is also streaming. Remember to always think twice. Party, 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 party emote. Sorry, I keep going quiet, guys. I'm trying to figure out the shot. I should probably just, like, talk out loud, think out loud, you know? Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. The kid is not my son. Lock in! Yeah, you're right. I was about to say no, but you're completely right. I need to lock in. Who claims that I am the one? Lego Craft Studios says, wait. Obsidian says, I'm stuck at 75 XP. The kid is not my son. Yep. Well, for some reason, Arrow is number 1 even though they left. Interesting. Sprop says, since it's in reverse, do you have to make him walk backwards? I have not done a walk cycle, yes, but, what am I saying? I have not done a walk cycle yet, but yes, if I was to, do a walk cycle, he would be walking backwards, because then playing it backwards, he would be moving forwards, yada yada yada. It's a bit of a mind game to figure it out. That's why I'd say it's a good exercise to make you actually think about where people are moving. So I would recommend trying this out. You'll think about it more. She's just a girl. Yeah, I already read that. Mango! Bro pulled out the Michael Jackson. Yeah, I did. The song just ended, though, so no more Michael Jackson. I have my liked songs playlist on, so it just pulls out the most random songs ever. If I had to do that, I would probably die. Rest in peace. I'm probably gonna challenge somebody at the end of this challenge video. I'll be like, yeah, I challenge Owen Productions to do this. I might do it. Because it was his idea. It's his idea to animate it backwards. This whole challenge video, it's all Owen's fault. It's all his fault. Oops. Can I place the camera properly? Thank you. What does that look like? I'm gonna push the button. My mouse is dead. Hold up. There we go. Okay. That's what that looks like. It's alright. I mean, I'm not gonna redo that. I am not redoing that. It's not my favorite shot, but it works, alright? It works. And for the space I have, without doing green screens, because I don't want to mess with green screens right now. I would, but not right now. Yeah, it works, right? Sprobe says, I would do it, but I can't live stream. Oh, you don't have to do it live. You just make a video where you do it backwards, you know? The challenge video, I'm just animating it live. The challenge does not involve being live. I'm just doing it because it's fun and I enjoy being live. And I need watch hours. I need so many watch hours. Where, like, you summon another person to do a challenge. We should do that with, like, animating. Yes. Where you summon somebody to do the challenge. I'd be like, at the end of the challenge video, I'd be like, I challenge Alyssa Studios to animate this, to do this challenge. Or I challenge Owen Productions to do this challenge. You know? I'd do something like that. Lego Craft has 29 till 100. Yeah! You're so close. Obsidian has 8 until 100. Dude, you're really close. Hey, Alyssa's at 50. Congratulations. Sprawl Up is at 26. Obsidian says, yeah, I posted something and I skyrocketed in subs. It was actually crazy. It was so random. Dude, I need to go back to your channel. I have been really bad about checking YouTube recently. So I need to actually check YouTube. Yeah, so we're going to continue with this. So the idea is by the way, to loop your playback into Home 2D, you press L. To just play it, you press P. And to stop, you press it again. If you want to play the last couple frames, I don't actually know what that keybind is. Whatever. We don't need that. And for some reason, a bunch of WOF fans are subbed to me. I don't know what that is. Lego Craft Studios has existed for 8 months. You're young, aren't you? This is like really young to be watching me. And commenting? You're surprisingly literate for an 8-month-old. I'm just messing with you. Don't take that personally. You've existed for 2 years? My audience is so young, bro. Wings of Fire. Oh, hey, I read the first 2 books of that. Obsidian's been on YouTube for a year and a few months. Alyssa says she needs to lock in. Obsidian says I'm only at 92 subs because I don't have an upload schedule. Yeah, I'm trying to get an upload schedule of every other week going, which means this Saturday I need to post a video. I don't have a video ready for this Saturday, but as soon as stream's done, I'm gonna go make a different challenge video. I actually considered live streaming. Would you guys be interested in watching me edit live? Because like I'd be doing some editing stuff for this next challenge video. I'm not sure if people even want to watch that challenge video because I'm an animating challenge video. Goodness, I cannot talk. Ah! I am an animating channel, not an editing channel. Would you even be interested in that challenge video? Anyway, Lego Craft says mine is every Saturday. Alyssa's also every Saturday. I'm every other Saturday trying. Yes, for real. Yes, do it. Yes, totally, do it. Alright, that is a lot of yeses and do it. So I will be making that video. I wanted to do it anyway, so I'm gonna make it. I might stream tomorrow. Obsidian's also gonna stream, so... Can we stream to 2 channels at once? Is that a thing that we can do? I mean, I'd totally stream with Obsidian if you were down. I'm just thinking out loud here. I mean, don't feel pressured or anything. Obsidian's gonna try to stream. Yeah, so I'll try not to get in your way. I do have a bunch of stuff I'm trying to do this week quickly, so I might stream tomorrow. Though I will not promise it, because I've already streamed twice in the past 3 days. Alyssa says, I'm thinking of streaming this week if there is a day when I'm not busy. Just so you know, by YouTube's rules, if you are not 16 or older, you cannot stream alone without a parent on stream with you. Just so you know. I don't know how old you are, but those are the rules. Just make sure you look up all the rules, because if you do break them, there's a chance YouTube will take your whole thing down, and that's not fun. Because I'm bad. Obsidian says, we're busy a lot, so when I stream, I have to check with my mom. Yeah, same. Why did everything move? Oh, because I was fixing the track. I want to see Spidey's eyes. I want to see his eyes. I know that. Okay, I moved the train backwards on accident. By accident? On accident? What is grammatically correct? I think it's by accident. Yo, we got the 100 emojis popping up. Fantastic. Okay, you see this? He's moving backwards. He's moving forwards in this frame and then kind of back in the next frame. So we're gonna not do that. We're gonna move him forward again. Not like that though, because I don't want him to move like that. That just looks weird. Why does he look like that? Why? Okay, we're gonna do it like that. There we go. Lego Craft says, I think I can. So how is everyone's day going? Alyssa asked. My day is going pretty good. I mean, actually, before the stream started, it wasn't going too great. I'm not gonna lie. There was, I was trying to mow the lawn, and the lawnmower kept breaking, and I had to keep fixing it, and that just annoyed me really bad. But the stream's been good, and that's been, like, most of my day, so I'd say my day's going pretty good. And I'll fix the lawnmower later. Once my dad gets home, we'll fix it together. That's fine. Obsidian's day is going good. Lego Craft's day is going good. Alyssa, how's your day going? Okay, that looks good. Chillin'. Still sick. Well, at least you're doing good. Oh, it is hot in here. Maybe if I took the bandana off, it would make it less hot. But I refuse. I refuse to take the bandana off. The ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Okay, we need a Dr. Octavius. Otto Octavius. Dr. Otto Octavius. We need him. This is my custom Doc Ock. You can't see him very good, but he's Doc Ock. He's very awesome looking. His tentacles are stuck on with sticky tack. 'Cause I'm just like that. I'm not a builder, guys. I am an animator. I will stick it on with sticky tack if I want to. Tonight is the night. Joel is a true cowboy? No, a cowboy is a mounted person who takes care of cows. A mounted cow handler. Not just somebody who takes care of cows. It's a mounted person who takes care of cows. Lego Craft asks, do you guys have any good video ideas that I could do? I'm out of ideas for now. What kind of video ideas do you want? Do you want like challenge ideas or just story ideas or what? Because I got ideas, man. Alyssa asks, honestly, what do I do when I'm out of ideas? Okay, so going back to the notebook I showed you guys earlier, carry a notebook wherever you go. This way, when you're just doing stuff and you have an idea, write it down immediately. It helps when you write it down physically other than putting it in your phone or recording a voice memo or whatever, because then that gets your brain going. I don't know all the psychology, but doing it physically is so much more neurally activating than doing it on a keyboard or on your phone or whatever. So then you get more ideas flowing just from writing one idea down. Yeah, so that's one way to get ideas. Another idea, Owen Productions does this a lot. I do it too. You sit down with a notebook, again, notebook, not a keyboard, and you start writing whatever comes to mind. Once you start writing, you won't stop. So I have a video idea. I want to make a detective video, a comedy detective video. And so I wrote, what did I write? I wrote buddy cop detective western brain vomit. And then I just kept writing. It was 11:30 at night, and I just kept writing until like 1. And I was like, all right, fine, it's time to go to bed. But I kept getting ideas. And you write everything down. That's why you call it a brain vomit, because it's like a brainstorm, but everything comes out, and it doesn't even have to be related to the video, because in some way it is. There's a lot of stuff in chat. Oh, it wasn't a question. She just said what I do when I'm out of ideas. I just try to sit down, sometimes ask my family, and write it down. Yes, write it down. Good. LegoCraft says, I don't really know. I just finished my biggest video on my channel, so I've got no projects on my mind. Obsidian Bricks is back. Welcome back. Alyssa Studio says, like when I'm bored or doing something, I just get random ideas, and like Joel says, write them down. Yes, be bored. If you listen to music all the time like I do, you're not going to get as bored, and you're not going to have as many ideas. So yeah, me listening to music is probably not a greatest... I got 3,000 minutes on Spotify last week. Almost 3,000 minutes. I was really close. Obsidian says, I was reading the YouTube streaming terms. Interesting. Do you have any insights to share with us? Alyssa says, I do that, bro. Alyssa also says, I have a whole page of ideas that I got when I was on my couch. Like, just force yourself to do nothing and think of ideas. Yeah, just do nothing. I got ADHD. Yeah, me too. Maybe. I'm not diagnosed. I need to stop. I need to stop telling people I got it. When you have nothing to do. Yeah, just sit. Sit in silence. Be comfortable being bored. Your only way of fidgeting is with the pen. That is your only escape from boredom. Just beat it. Oh, it is really hot in here. I need to get a fan or something. You draw when you're bored? That's a good thing to do. Maybe you could draw ideas instead of writing them. Come on. Okay, we're gonna wiggle Doc Ock's legs so then it looks like he's super blurry. Look at that, guys. I'm actually animating. Instead of just talking like I've been doing for like 20 minutes. Melissa says, have you guys ever tried raw dogging an hour before? It's when you just sit down and stare at a wall and do nothing. That sounds boring. I'll do that, but I have to have a pen and paper, okay? So then I can write what comes to mind. Otherwise, no. I can't do that. That sounds awful. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Sounds genuinely terrible. Okay, I need to ease into this movement more. More than that. I just moved the train. There we go. If I did that, I would not make it through an hour. Same. I would make it like 5 minutes, if that. I've tried it before. I made it to like 40 minutes. That's way longer than I would have made it. I am not gonna lie. Bro's been on the same scene for like 100 hours. I have spent how many hours have I spent on this shot? Because we've been animating today for 2 hours and 1 minute today. Last night I spent was it an hour and a half? I think I spent an hour and a half last night. So I've spent 3.5 hours animating this shot. This was not supposed to be the hardest shot. It's the only one I've had to redo so far. And I've got 40-something seconds. I got 40-ish seconds done so far. Alyssa says, but you don't do it to get ideas. I do it to help my attention span and just gather my thoughts. Yeah, makes sense. I think my attention span could use work. I found it really hard to read. I think reading's hard. Like physically reading. Just sitting down with a book. If it's not like an interesting book, I get bored so fast. But I do like reading. I enjoy it. It just has to be a good book. School books suck. Take me one. Oh, I bumped the camera. 3 hours. Wow. Yeah, 3.5. 3.5. It's because I'm super good at this. Because some people's attention span is so cooked, I read every night before bed too. I should be doing that, but instead I am animating all day, every day. You'd think my attention span would be fantastic, because I just spent 2 hours doing this. Focus work, but you really don't have to have that much focus. I have bookshelves upon bookshelves of books. If you have to read a book for school, it is automatically boring. Yes. I finished a book that was super long in 1 day. Like how long? Because I read The Hunger Games in 1 day. I've also listened to The Hunger Games in 1 day. That's a really good book series. Is this guy going to be too tall to fit in the shot? I'm going to be so annoyed if he doesn't fit. I finished the whole Harry Potter series in a week. Nice. I don't think I've actually read the full Harry Potter series. I started it. Okay, I am getting a fan. I'll be right back. I have a fan. 42 chapters, but they were super long. That's a lot of chapters. Book 3 of The Hunger Games isn't that good. It's alright. Lego Craft has never read The Hunger Games. It's really good. I enjoyed it. Obsidian says, to everyone that was going to come to my stream, I was told by a few people that the age limit was 14, not 16 for streaming without an adult present. So I'm going to do a little more research, but I might not be able to stream together. Alright. Well, I hope you're able to, if that's what you want, but yeah, definitely be careful with that one, because YouTube does, they do monitor that. But I'm pretty sure it's 16. He's got to move his hands too. You and I stargazing, intertwining song. Obsidian says, I mean, I have streamed before, so I don't know what is up with that. YouTube is not the greatest at policing their streaming rules, because there's a lot of people on YouTube streaming. So like, yeah, you can get away with it, but it is dangerous and risking your channel. Oh, Lego Craft's gotta go. Thank you for sticking around. It's been fun to have you. See you around. Good luck with the rest of your day. Have a great day. And all that. Yep. Obsidian says, now my YouTube account is under my mom's Google account, so it might think that I am my mom. Yeah, it probably does. I did that for a while. Before my, before the Living Brick, I was on my mom's YouTube account. So, there's a couple, older videos out there if you'll find it. You're not gonna find it though. It's just, most of them are private too, so it would be pretty much impossible to find it, I think. Obsidian says, I need to transfer my YouTube channel to my Google account. My brother tried doing that, and he said it was difficult. So good luck. I hope it works good for you. I just made a new channel instead of switching ownership. What is your brother's channel? He doesn't actually make anything anymore. Alyssa's gonna head out now. Bye, y'all. Have a good rest of your day. Alright, thanks, Alyssa, for being here for so long and keeping the chat active. Yep. See ya. Get well soon. Using this character is a bit of a pain. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna look weird. I promise you, it's gonna look weird. I need a rig. I need something to hold him up. Okay, where is my... Where's my helping hand? There it is. Now I need one of those sticks. Boom, I got a stick. Now I am going to connect it to one of the tentacles on his back. Boom. I need to put this on something because it's not tall enough. Here we go, box. Now we have the rig. Now we have him. It's a go more like this. It's not supposed to get closer like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Obsidian says, yeah, I mean, I could just make a new account, but I mean, I literally have 91 subs, so I don't know. Yeah. I think I just wouldn't risk it personally. Alright, so we gotta ease into, out of this moment. You know what I mean, because we're going backwards. Alright, sitting down for the first time in the stream. Now I gotta be more careful with the camera, because it will be easier to face reveal while I'm sitting down. Okay, I'm just gonna stick sticky tack on his back so I can put the stick wherever I want it. I would like to finish this shot before I end streaming. But I'm getting kind of tired. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 13 minutes. Hey, Owen's back! Welcome back. So, oh, Doc Ock just fell. I would really like to finish this shot. What do I need to do for this? So, Doc Ock needs to finish jumping off on, you know, reverse. He needs to finish doing his thing. And then he needs to be in a spot where we can actually see him. And he needs to say his line. So long, Spider-Man. Yeah. Wait, is obsidian an actual word? Autocorrect doesn't get after me when I type it. Yes, obsidian is a kind of rock. It's kind of like glass. It's, I don't know. Yep, it's a kind of rock. Like in Minecraft. Yeah, it's a very shiny black rock. I think I actually have some somewhere. I don't collect rocks anymore, though. I don't know where my rock collection went. I used to at some point. But then I got into Lego more. And I stopped collecting rocks because I didn't have space. I have a chunk of obsidian. I bought it. It's very sharp. Yeah, they used to make swords and stuff out of obsidian. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Did I bump the camera? That looks like a camera bump to me. Okay, we're gonna take this picture. Are you gonna stream again today, Owen? I mean, it's fine if you don't, of course, but I may or may not be there. I should have him move a little to the left as well. Arrowhead says, I was hit with severe unmotivation. No. That's rough. Sprollup says he's got to go again. Alright. See you later. Owen says probably not, maybe, but the videos are like 2 times longer when I stream, and that's lovely for the editing process. Yeah. Obsidian says, I missed yesterday's stream. I didn't know he was streaming. Yeah, I didn't know he was streaming either, and then I logged onto YouTube, and he was live. He had already been live for like an hour before I got there. Obsidian says, I was hit with severe procrastination the other day. You know, I really didn't want to work on this today. I wanted to do something else. But I knew it needed to be done because I want it to get done. Not just because, YouTube, I promise I have to do it. But I want it to get done, so I need it to be done. So I started streaming, and now I'm here 2 hours later still working on it. Yo, maybe my first time animating Doc Ock should not have been animating him backwards. Maybe there should have been, I don't know, some test videos with Doc Ock. Because this guy, why does he move like that? You know what? I think every scene with Doc Ock is going to be the hardest scene. Owen says, I have no time for either procrastination nor unmotivation. He also says, I'll probably animate the Iron Squad today. Maybe stream. Don't count on it, though. Yeah, that's fine. If you're more productive without a stream, don't stream. It's moving too far to the left. I don't like that. I just need him to move straight down, please. And look at the tentacle, it's all over the place. What in tarnation? Okay, there we go. But now his top right tentacle's going down. Now the train moved again. Huzzah! I love animating. More productive, less motivated. Makes sense. Airhead says, first time with Doc Ock backwards must be rough. Yes! Yes, it is. He does not move as easily as I thought he would. And on top of the train, where the train keeps moving, I'm actually going to try right now to tape down the train wheels so it stops moving. Obsidian says be right back. Alright, you probably already left, but see you soon. Okay, I'm taping the wheels. As we speak. Looks like a piece of cake. Yeah, a big one. A giant one with the frosting that over sugars you immediately so you can't actually eat it. That's the kind of piece of cake it is. I mean, that just might just be me. I don't know if anybody else gets easily over sugared. But I also have a really small appetite, so. Alright, taping the wheels has helped. I'm gonna tape the other side too. Tape. Owen says, oh, same. I put like half the amount of sugar in everything. I put like half the amount of sugar required for everything I bake. Yes. I mean, I don't... Ah, dadgummit! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. We'll just put the camera back. It's okay. It's fine. Arrowhead says, how to steal from a train car. Step 1, tape down the wheels. Yes, tape the wheels down. They can't get anywhere. Owen says, bro. Yeah, just move the camera. Okay, let's take a look. How bad was the damage? How can I make this bump look intentional? Or can I fix it? Okay, that's fairly close. See, I didn't have the camera taped down because I was doing a camera movement a second ago. So that's why that wasn't taped down. And now you can see the rod holding him up. I'll mask that later. Okay, now we gotta move Doc Ock. Can I lift this, the thing holding it up so then I don't have to mask later? I'm gonna try. Can he hold himself up? I'm gonna say probably not. No, he can't. Okay. Now let's get the support back on his back. I am going to have to mask several points of this. That is guaranteed. But I don't mind. I enjoy masking, actually. And that's not a lie, I do. I do enjoy masking. It's just a little more tedious. Make him more this way. Now he's wobbling back and forth. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's take a look at how this looks. It looks bad. No. Should I redo it, guys? I mean, just the last bit with Doc Ock. I'm not redoing that last bit. I might be able to make it look better by making it less slow up this. If I cut that. Yeah, that's fine. That's alright. Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this scene and then end stream. I've been live for 2.5 hours. So, yeah, let's try to finish this. I need to watch some Lego Doc Ock. I actually tried, but there's not very many Lego Doc Ock videos. Like, I tried going to watch some for inspiration, but there wasn't very much at all. And so, there's not much for me to reference when I'm trying to figure out how to make him move proper. I might animate some tests later. Did I just put the I did just shadow on that. My bad. This messes with my brain just looking at it. What do you think it does to me? I've already done 40 seconds though. I can't give up now. I cannot give up. And I will not. This video is worth finishing. So I'm going to. I think I'm just going to have to do some test videos with Doc Ock because I'm not sure how he moves. And so not knowing how he moves makes it really hard to make him move backwards. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay, this gotta go down. Okay, this camera's gotta move. I think he moved too much to the left. Yeah. Oh, did I say welcome back, Obsidian? I don't know if I said that. My apologies if I didn't. But, welcome back. Can he hold himself now? Yes, he can hold himself. I don't have to mask anything for this shot. I should also watch Sam Raimi's, I think it was Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock in it. And No Way Home has Doc Ock, I think. Should watch that. I want to shift the focus on a Doc Ock. Obsidian doesn't know either. Well, let's say I did. I did welcome you back. Because I was totally paying attention to chat as well as doing this. Oh, that looks weird. This is a situation where onion skinning might actually be useful. And now he's like that. Just gotta zoom in more. Well, not zoom in. Shift focus. Sorry, I've yet again gone silent. But This is I'm thinking about how he's supposed to be moving. Really complicated character to animate. That one moved too much. I don't want it to move that much. Put it back some. I don't want him moving. Beautiful things that I've got. I want you and need you. Very complicated, indeed. Yes. So let's brainstorm together. What test animations would be the most useful for learning how to animate Doc Ock? Clearly, I need a walk cycle. We need him like attacking, like swinging his big old tentacles. I am going to need. What else? What else am I gonna need? And I'll probably post these tests as a reel to Instagram or something. They won't go on YouTube. Unless I make a tests video, which is a compilation of tests, you know. But I don't want to post just tests to my channel. I think this should ease out a little bit. Juggling moving chainsaws while backflipping? Bro, you're trying to kill me. Okay, I have really good news though. The next 1, 2, 3, 4 shots do not involve Doc Ock. Just throwing something? Yes, I need him to... How many things does he throw in this video? He throws... 1, 2, 3. He throws Spider-Man. He throws like 4 things in this video. So he has to throw something. I need to... Wait, I'm not writing this down. I need to be writing this down. Test animations. Animations. That is not... I just wrote so many letters without writing animations. I'm so confused. Throw a car like a taxi. I don't need that for this video, but he should do that. Test animations for Doc Ock. Walk. Swing / punch. Throw. Throwing stuff. Throwing stuff. Car. Yeah, I don't have a taxi. Did I bump the camera? Ah, it's the cord. I pulled on the cord. Okay, that's mostly the same. Hey, Shrimp Bricks, welcome to the stream. Oh, Shrimp and Bricks. Shrimp and Bricks? Welcome! I apologize for not pronouncing your name correctly. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, it's acceptable, I'd say. Goated profile picture? Yeah, I agree with Arrowhead. That's a fantastic profile picture. Yeah, so I just need Doc Ock to do a voice line. And then the shot is done. Huzzah! So, did I move the camera again? Dude, I keep doing that. I fixed it. Okay, I'm gonna take another picture just in case I want to pause that later. So I have two. Yeah, just move them slowly around. No, that's too much. Yeah. Obsidian says, you know, Lego has been making a lot of electric car sets. Like little $10 ones. I did not know that. I have a car my little brother gave me. It's a pretty cool car. It was in the fight scene I spent 150 hours on. But only for a quick shot to almost run over the guy. I want to use it more, but I just don't make that kind of animation most of the time. Mostly I do stuff where cars haven't been invented yet, like the Wild West. Well, the taxi set, I think, is supposed to be an electric car, and there's just a sports car one. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I might get a taxi at some point, because I think that would be useful to have. But I'm not. I don't have a whole lot of money, so I'm not gonna just spend it. Especially since my next big project is a Western. So I won't be needing a taxi. Shrimp and Brick says, to be honest, I only just started getting kind of good in my latest long form and shorts. Nice. Yeah, it took me, I think it was like 7 or 8 months ago, that I decided, I was looking at my old videos, I'm like, I have not improved very much. So I got to lock in, and then I started actually getting good And I'm actually happy with my stuff now, which is good. But I used to just make stuff and not worry about improving. But yeah, just keep going. Hey, welcome back, Little Bible Talks, and welcome back, Owen Productions, who says, I'm back again! I just got texted. I should probably check that. Because my parents aren't home, so they'll probably, maybe text me. Nope, that was Instagram. I'm good. Okay, reading chat. Owen says, dude, I saw that T13 animation. It was really good. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that one. I want to do a sword fight next, but like I have other projects right now, but I'm gonna make a sword fight because yeah, sword fights, they're so cool, and I sword fight in real life, and it's a lot of fun. So I want to make a sword fight animation, and they actually came with some swords, some katana, I think. Little Bible Brick says, what's good, Living Brick? Lot is good. A lot is good. Owen says, I need to do that animation review live stream here soon. I've been putting it off. Oh yeah, did I submit the T13 for the review thing? I think I did. I don't remember if... I think I posted it after I submitted it to that. I really gotta make a better thumbnail for that video because it does not perform well. Like the click-through rate is somewhere around 2. So I gotta make a better thumbnail for that. I've just been getting distracted by animating. Little Bible Talk says, how long have you been live streaming? I have been live streaming for 2 hours and 49 minutes. Owen says, yeah, I did not know at all what that thumbnail was supposed to be. Yeah, it sucks. So, I need to make a better one. So I had to look at it for like 5 seconds and I was like, wait, are those T13s? Yeah, I thought the image looked cool. I thought it looked cool, and I was like, yeah, that's totally going to be a great thumbnail because it looks awesome. It's not a good thumbnail. Obsidian says, I want to get into T13 animations, but I gotta buy some first. I bought 9 for like $30. They're not expensive. Yeah, if I look at the analytics, engagement, no, it's reach. It's under reach. 2.7% click-through rate. According to Google, anything to under 3% is garbage. So, I have to make that. Arrowhead says, better than my thumbnails. I still need to verify. What do you mean verify? What do you gotta verify? Little Bible Talk says, dang, I am currently working on an animation about the Tower of Babel in the Bible. Awesome! That sounds like a fun animation. I was supposed to make a Jonah animation for some guy. I don't remember. I think it was Lego Person 77, if I remember correctly. But the deadline is September 1st, and I have so much going on in between now and then that I just can't. I can't finish it. Which is unfortunate, because I do want to do the Jonah animation. I signed up for it because I wanted to. But, I mean... Owen says that set must be huge. Are you talking about mine or the Tower of Babel one? Because my set is my entire desk, which is like 5 feet long. Between 5 and 6 feet long. Like, do the verification. Obsidian says you have to verify your YouTube account to do custom thumbnails. Ah. Yeah. I remember that. I forgot. Owen says Tower of Babel. Yeah. Yeah, that's up. It's probably going to be huge. You guys want to sign up for my stop motion contest? Sorry, like I just said, I have a bunch going on. I can't take another project right now. I would, though. And I do want to do a Bible animation. I want to do Peter walking on the water. I might recreate the scene from The Chosen. But that scene's like 9 minutes long. So, I don't know. I will do a Bible-themed animation eventually. It's been on my to-do list for a while. But I'm working on other stuff right now. Shrimp and Brick says, I think I did that a while back without thinking about it then, well. The deadline is August 28th. Yeah, I definitely can't make that deadline. I'm going camping for like a week. So, yeah, I won't make it. Sorry. I hope you get people to come, though. Are you Christian, Joel? Yes, I am. Thanks, you have 2 entries already. Okay, that's not bad. The last contest I did was like 6 entries. I didn't get very many people. I might do a contest for 2,000 subscribers. I haven't hit it yet, but I'm getting close. I think if I keep up the current rate, I'll have it sometime in September or October. Get 2K. Man, I don't know what to animate later. I got plenty of challenge ideas if you want challenge ideas. Which reminds me, I need to send them to Brickwell Studios. Add that to my to-do list. Send challenge ideas to Brickwell. I'll give you challenge ideas if you want to do that. Yeah, challenge, like you do a interesting thing, something harder. Like you have to animate in 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to animate. Or what I'm doing where you have to animate it backwards. Did I bump the camera again? Yeah, I did. That's okay. It's moving though. Moving it in 2s. Definitely. That's what I'm doing. I want it to move less though. Animate backwards at 60 FPS? No! No! Never! I might animate at 60 FPS though. I'll add that to the challenge ideas. Because Tahoma can go up to 60. I think Stop Motion Studio caps at 30, doesn't it? Okay. Little Bible Talk says you should make a 30-day fight scene challenge. Yeah, I got a 30-day challenge on my list. I might do that eventually. Owen says, make an animation where every scene change makes the FPS go up by 1. Ah! That would be hard. Because as you say, you gotta stick to an FPS. I'm writing that down. Just so you know. Makes FPS plus 1. I might do that, maybe. Because I have been enjoying doing challenge videos. I should probably do other videos that aren't just challenge videos, too. I want to make tutorials. But, like, I'm not very good at broad tutorials. I'm better at looking at somebody's animation and then helping them personally, one-on-one. Yeah, that's tricky. Little Bible Talk says, sorry, I have to go again. Peace, living brick. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, so based on the numbers of this live stream, I've had so many more people today than I did on Saturday. So I'm gonna take that to mean Saturday live streams aren't what people want to see. Have fun with the animation. Thank you. I will try. It's difficult, but I'm enjoying it most of the time. I mean, that time I bumped the camera while taping the wheels was Owen says, I don't know, Saturday evening live streams is typically the best time, I've noticed. Probably in the evening, yes, but I streamed starting in the morning, and I went for 4 hours. I think I started around 10 or 11, and I went for 4-ish hours, and I had 2 to 3 people watching the entire time. It was just 2 to 3 people. I never went above that. And today I have, the lowest I saw was like 4. I didn't know you existed Saturday. I didn't know you existed either. I need to check your channel out. I wrote it down. I wrote a couple channels down that I have to check out. That's wild, yeah. I don't know why. I expected Saturday to be the best time. But like, I can't do evenings because I'm doing other stuff in the evenings. But if I could... Oh, I forgot to move the camera. That's okay, I think. No, it's not. I need to move the camera. And his hand moves too much anyway. I think it's pretty good, Shrimp Bricks. Yeah, I like your thumbnail. No, not thumbnail. Profile picture. He says it's a little blurry. I mean, I'm only seeing it on the live screen chat on my computer that the entire screen is kind of blurry, so I can't say. But I mean, if you really want to change it, change it. But your profile picture is pretty cool. I think the lighting's fantastic. Shrimp says, I've been subbed to you for a while, Living Brick, but for some reason I'm always busy while you're live streaming. Ah. What time works best for you? I don't like the way his arm, the tentacle, moved. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Should be going that way. There we go. Because the best time for Amen Productions... Wait, it's not Amen Productions. Amen Animations. Wait. Best time for Amen is on Mondays. So, I'll be doing Mondays. Trouble is school's coming on. So, a lot of people are going to be at school. So, yeah. Arrowhead said, I had like 4 different profile pictures before I stuck with this one. I used to change... I had the same profile picture for months. No, years. And then I changed it. And then I changed it again. Until I stuck with this one. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even like this one. I just don't want people to not know who I am when I'm commenting. People recognize it. But it's just kind of mid. My photography skills have also gotten a lot better since I took that picture. Specifically in the lighting department. Shrimp and Brooks is sticking with the profile. We win! I'm kidding. Owen says, I've had the live stream on, but I've completely zoned out due to editing. Nice. Well, I mean, as long as you're getting work done and giving me watch hours, it's a win-win. Shrimp and Brick says, my schedule's all over the place. That's fun. I love it when that happens. That was sarcasm, by the way. I'm told I'm very bad at making sarcasm obvious. Obsidian says, yeah, I had one profile picture before this one. He also says, fun fact, my channel actually used to be called Adventure Bricks. But in my first video, it says Adventure Bricks Presents. And in my first video, it says Adventure Bricks Presents, but I changed my name and profile picture. Shrimp says, just please do your live streams in the afternoon so I can possibly join in the school year. Yeah, I think I'll be switching. Instead of doing it in the late morning, I'll be starting around the afternoon, maybe 12 to 1 time to start. I can't really do anything after 4. It says, I think it kind of blends in with the background. Yes, it does. That's the reason I don't like it. It blends in too much with the background. I have considered changing it. And I might. Eventually. But I mean, you look at my Discord profile pictures. In my humble opinion, not biased at all, they're fantastic. So, like, I have the potential to make a good profile picture. But, like, I don't know if I want to commit to changing this one. Because what if I'm just going to dislike the next one in a couple of months? Because, like, I change Discord profile pictures, like, every month. Owen says, bro, filming these live streams while animating is going to make them, like, 20 minutes long. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's see if this is good. That should be long enough. I mean, working with voice lines is really hard in negative FPS because the voice lines don't go backwards. You're just hearing reversed dialogue, and so it's not even helpful to have it there. I mean, you can see the waveforms, and yeah, I guess that's helpful. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, I say this is pretty good for being animated in reverse and being the first time I've done Doc Ock. Am I proud of it? I wouldn't say that. Am I happy enough to not reanimate it? Yes. Yes, I am. Man. I will be doing test animations before I animate the next Doc Ock scene. We were like, we brainstormed some earlier, so I'll be doing those. Yeah, so the last thing in this shot is Spider-Man's gonna duck down, because earlier he landed on the coal car. So it's gonna be like he's getting up from landing. Literally me with some of my animations. Yep, I figured you would probably relate to that. I'm happy enough to not reanimate that. Hello, Bible Brick says, just messing with you, I'm not leaving. Welcome back. Shrimp and Brick says, anyways, I'm gonna head out. Peace! Thanks for stopping by. I'll check out your channel later. Thanks for chatting. I'm probably gonna end soon. I just gotta finish this shot. Okay, I'm gonna have him finally have Spider-Man move. Doc Ock gonna move too. Dude, I'm so glad I taped down the train wheels. If y'all are ever working on top of a train, either take the wheels off or tape them down. I do want to find a way to show that they're still moving on the train. And so I might do some drawn lines to be like wind. But I'm not sure yet. I could see how that looks. Because right now it doesn't look like they're moving at all. I could also add a shake effect to the camera to make it look like it's like on top of the train too and is shaking around. I'm going to experiment with that later. Try to figure out how to make it look like they're still moving. And it's not just a stagnant shot like this. Because this shot is fairly boring. I will admit that. His arm was moving the other way. Arrowhead says someone should make a stop motion animator out of context stream compilation. Oh no, what did I say? Did I say something that would be terrible out of context? I hope I didn't say something. But yeah, that would be pretty funny. I'd watch that. Mostly if it was of people I know. I watch streams. Yeah, I agree with Owen. That would be hilarious. I don't watch a whole lot of streams. Because, like, it does take a lot of time out of your day to watch a stream. And by the way, I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I know it's a big time commitment to just watch one of these long things. But, yeah, I'd love to see it. Out of context compilation. It'd be hilarious to see all the weird things I've said. Because I would not remember the context in most cases. I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we could count stars. Okay, that looks weird. Move him like that? Nope. Interesting. Okay. I just want to move his hand just a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you. That moved his tentacle so much. Dude, I got so many ads for podcasts on Spotify. I don't listen to podcasts. I have 2 podcasts that I listen to. And I don't even listen to them consistently. I mean, now that I started Owen's podcast, I'll probably continue listening to it. But I might let them build up again before I listen to it. So I can binge it, you know? And I listened to the Making of podcast for a little while. But those are mostly about movies that I have never seen. I've overthrown your algorithm! Actually, I've been getting podcast ads for forever. I've always gotten these. I just don't listen to them. Want a break from the ads? I do! I really do. I just don't make enough money to warrant paying for the subscription. I totally would, though, if I had a job. A consistent job, I mean. I do have a job. Okay, let's take a look at that. Hey, that's pretty good. YouTube Premium sounds so nice, honestly. I will not lie. Yes. I would probably take YouTube Premium if I could reasonably pay for it. Oh, it's 3 p.m. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 16 minutes. Oh, I think my fan died. Oh, no, it's just low. Well, W zoom in, thank you. I learned the the focus pull effect from Nonstop Animations. I really like those. How much of the animation have you done so far? I have done somewhere around 9 shots, I think, and I have 40 seconds. Including this, it's like 44, 45 seconds. And this would be shot number 9, I believe. Obsidian says, I've, as of recently, been experimenting with camera focus shots. Yeah, the focus is an amazing tool that you can use. Luckily, the next shot I'm animating does not involve Doc Ock. So it should take a lot, it should be a lot faster. It's just Spider-Man swinging onto the freight train, the freight car he's currently on. And then the shot before that, he's rescuing the conductor who got chucked out of the train. That one will be a little tricky to make it look right, but I think I can do it. After that is another Doc Ock shot, but it's just his arm pushing a lever down, so it'll be super easy, barely an inconvenience. But after I do that one, I do need to make the tests before I do anything else. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end in a minute or so. Unless anybody has any questions, then I'll answer the questions. But I finished the shot. That was the goal for today. I got other editing stuff that I want to do. Like I mentioned earlier, I want a video out this Saturday. And so I need to make the video so then there's something to be out. Obsidian has a question. What is your question? I think you've done this before, haven't you? You said you had a question, and it was really just to keep me on stream. Yeah, my fan just died. I have another fan, though. It's okay. It's one of those neck fans. I've got 3 of them that I just keep on rotation for charging, so then I have something. Brickwill says, are you close to finishing the animation? I'm like a third of the way through. I'm gonna finish sometime next month. Or if I lock in, I'll finish this month. I'm hoping it's gonna be... so, I'm trying to upload every other Saturday. So this Saturday, it's gonna be an editing challenge video. It's like the animating in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, yada 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 video that I posted 2 weeks ago, I think it was. It's going to be the exact same thing. I'm going to edit those videos in the same time limit that I had to animate them. I think that's going to be a fun challenge. It's going to let me practice the editing format. It's also going to help me practice editing. I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, I'll post that this Saturday. And then this... Not the next Saturday after that, but the... this Saturday is the 22nd, so I'd be posting September 5th, and hopefully that'll be this video. Because that gives me, 2 weeks? It gives me 2 weeks, 2 full weeks to work on it, though I have a camping trip that I won't be able to edit on this, and it'll be just the fight scene that I post first. After that, 2 weeks after that, is going to be the full challenge video, where I show what I did, how I did it, behind the scenes type stuff. Little Bible Brick says he's gotta go. Alright, have a good day. Good luck at physical therapy. I hope you're not hurting too much. Yeah, have a good day. So yeah, I'm not really close to finishing the animation, but it'll come soon. Ish. Soon's the most imprecise word in the world, so I'll use it. It's coming soon. Arrowhead has a question. Ask away. Oh, where'd my pen go? That's my question. I found it. It fell on the floor. Hey, Matan Rubin. How's it going? I was just closing up. People's got questions, so I'm answering questions right now. Yes, you can ask a question. You can ask any question. Will I answer any question? I mean, depends on how appropriate the question is. I see. Good to know. Yep, there you go. Okay, so. Yeah, I used to call him Matin too. My Savior gone to thee. Alright, last thing of the stream. Let's just take a moment to thank the sponsor of this channel, Lumibricks. This awesome train. I paid for the train, but they made it. Fantastic train. Go to Lumibricks. I'm kidding. We're not sponsored. We're sort of sponsored. Hey, Owen's got 225 XP. Can you make it number 1? You got like 30 seconds. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to get to number 1. So just spam the chat. No, actually, 50 seconds, because then that'll be at 325. Come on, you gotta get it. Because 40 seconds. Hold the line! It's a fight. 30 seconds. And then I'm ending. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, thanks for coming, everybody. Bye!